Shania Twain and her secrets, Hollywood star to country singer. Shania Twain is a Canadian musician who, with her mix of country melodies and pop vocals, became one of the most popular crossover artists of the mid-1990s. She was nicknamed the Queen of Country Pop and Canada's Cinderella. She has sold over 100 million records, making her the best-selling female artist in country music history and one of the best-selling music artists of all time. Shania exemplified the wonder of girl power in each of her songs and performances long before it was acceptable or trendy to do so in the country music industry. But what a lot of people don't know is that Shania's message of girl power wasn't just a marketing tactic. She'd been through a whirlwind of unspeakable hardship in her life to become the honorary queen of country music. Today, as we go over her personal life and journey in her music and acting career, we shall be unraveling the secrets that made the legendary Shania Twain. Shania Twain was born as Eileen Regina Edwards in Windsor, Ontario on August 28, 1965 to Sharon and Clarence Edwards. On the day of her birth, doctors almost pronounced her dead as her skin turned blue and left no cries. Wondering how to break the bad news, it's been said that Sharon's doctor handed her a cigarette as she lied on the delivery table. Except miraculously, she was alive. Talk about a dramatic entrance into the world. Shania has two sisters, Jill and Carrie Ann. When she was only 2 years old, her biological father abruptly abandoned them, causing their parents to split. After their parents divorced, the three of them went to Timmins, Ontario with their mother. Shortly after, Shania's mother married a man named Jerry Twain. Jerry is an Ojibwa native from the nearby Matagami First Nation, and they had a son together named Mark. Jerry ended up adopting all three of Sharon's daughters and changed their surname to Twain. Shortly after, Jerry and Sharon adopted Jerry's nephew Daryl when his mother died. After the family moved north to Timmins, Ontario, Shania developed an exceptional singing voice and by the age of 8 was already performing in clubs to help supplement her parents' irregular income. It was revealed that Twain, who had stage fright, once wet her pants in school while singing and covered the mess by spilling a glass of water. She shared, quote, "As far as the trumpet players on either side of me knew, the puddle was nothing more than H2O. She relocated to Toronto when she was 21 years old, where she worked during the day and performed in clubs during the night, but had to return home less than a year later to raise her sister and two brothers after her parents passed away in a car accident. It was a difficult time for them, as she mentioned that she supported her younger relatives in a house with no running water. Quote, "I had to get things done with what I had. I had a cold black river, some detergent, and my two hands. So this was my laundry room." In 1991, Twain continued to sing in clubs where she attracted the attention of producer Nora Wilson, who took her to Nashville, Tennessee to record her first album. There, she changed her name to Shania, meaning "I'm on my way," a nod to her stepfather's Ojibwa heritage. Her first self-titled album, Shania Twain, sold only 100,000 copies, but her talent caught the eye of another producer, Robert John Mutt Lange, who had a high successful career producing albums for Def Leppard, Bryan Adams, and Michael Bolton. So eventually, Shania switched producers, and shortly after, Twain and Lange, who immediately began writing songs together, also became romantically involved. For her third album, Come On Over, in 1997, Twain produced chart-topping hits on both the country and pop charts, and the following year, she embarked on her first tour of North America. By 1999, Come On Over had sold more than 10 million copies, which made Twain the best-selling female country musician and the first female recording artist in any genre to have 2 consecutive albums reaching 10 million copies sold. Her greatest hits collection, featuring a duet with country artist Billy Currington, appeared in 2004. Twain's personal life seemed to take off alongside her career. After working with Lange over the phone for months, the pair finally met in person in June 1993, and 6 months later, they were married. Hoping to find themselves greater privacy, Twain and Lange relocated to a luxurious Swiss estate. While living in Switzerland in 2001, Twain gave birth to a son, Asia D'Angelo Lange. Twain also struck up a friendship with Mary Ann Thiebaud, who worked as an assistant for the couple. But after devastatingly learning about her husband's affair with Thiebaud, Twain and Lang divorced in 2008, and their divorce was finalized 2 years later. The separation and divorce were extremely difficult for Twain. Not only had her marriage ended, but she'd lost someone who had helped guide her career. Around this time, Twain began experiencing dysphonia, a tightening of the vocal muscles that made it difficult for her to sing. However, there was one person who could understand what Twain was experiencing: Frederic Thiebaud, Mary Ann's ex-husband. Twain and Frederic grew closer, and the two wed on New Year's Day in 2011. 2 years later, Twain released her second album, The Woman in Me. It was a critical and commercial success, selling more than 18 million copies and winning a Grammy Award for Country Album of the Year. Fortunately for Twain's career and her fans, the singer was able to overcome her dysphonia. In 2012, Twain fully stepped back into the public eye when she began a series of elaborate shows at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada. As she pursued her music career, she also had occasional appearances on TV shows like American Idol and Broad City. Twain made her feature debut album alongside John Travolta in the 2019 racing film Trading Paint. The following year, she played the mother of Christian singer and songwriter Jeremy Camp, portrayed by KJ Apa in I Still Believe. She also starred in her documentary show Why Not with Shania Twain, which premiered on Oprah Winfrey Network in 2011. Some of her healing process could be seen in the television series. Twain later returned to Vegas in December 2019 for a residency in Planet Hollywood's ZAPPOS Theater, this one titled Let's Go. In March 2015, Twain announced plans for a summer tour to take her through 48 cities. In late September 2017, Twain unveiled Now, her first studio album of original songs since 2002's Up. Although the material drew mixed reviews, Now topped the Billboard country charts and Hot 200 in the US and reached #1 in several other countries as well. Currently, Shania Twain is touring across 4 countries and has 77 upcoming concerts. As of 2022, Shania Twain has a reported net worth of $400 million. Selling more than 100 million records, the 5-time Grammy winner has amassed most of her fortune from music. Her most profitable album, Come On Over, made $45 million per Globe Hour. With this net worth, Shania Twain has done charity work and supported the following charities: American Red Cross, Opportunity Village, United Service Organization, and Shania Kids Can. She started Shania Kids Can to help give underprivileged children the chance to play music or take lessons their families could not otherwise afford. Twain's current house that she shares with her husband Frederic Thiebaud is in Switzerland, though there aren't many details about the home because she lives such a private life in the town of Curzos overlooking Lake Geneva. It is off of Chemin de la Paix and is smaller than the previous home that she owned in Switzerland. The couple also owns a home in a gated community called Old Fort Bay in the Bahamas. The home sits on a 1 acre of beachfront property and is 7,000 square feet. The home was listed for sale by Sotheby's for $10.95 million. After announcing her 23-show residency at the Las Vegas ZAPPOS Theater in Planet Hollywood, she bought a house in Las Vegas. Twain revealed she lives on a farm in the suburbs of Vegas, and one of her favorite pastimes was hopping on her 4-wheeler after the show. Lastly, Twain currently owns a home in the Adirondacks near Ontario that is sometimes referred to as Shania Twain House Lake of Bays. Shania Twain's car collection is one of the finest, and it includes a Rolls-Royce Ghost at $340,900, a Ferrari 488 GTB at $300,000, and a Cadillac Escalade at $110,900. From growing up dirt poor and hungry to becoming an absolute country legend, Shania's tragic childhood and early adulthood reminds us that life can be volatile and you can never predict how things are going to turn out. Yet passion is the one thing that keeps us going through all the ups and downs. Shania Twain once said, "Find your self-esteem and be forever free to dream." Keep tuning in our channel, luxuryMAXX, to find out more about the latest reward trends of the super rich, where we will be creating quality content videos for you to enjoy. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and feel free to comment down on what we should make a video about next. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you guys in the next video.